appreciate both of you. The Hamilton reunion, Blue Springs Cemetery reunion, be a part of this possibly, if you possibly can, this Sunday. And from Silicon, you just go straight. Get on that road going to Fayetteville, Talladega Springs, you'll run right into it, and look forward to big happenings and great reviews from that. Final check on the weather forecast. Going to be a good day today. Enjoy it because rain's coming tomorrow. Today you're 88, 90% chance of rain tomorrow, and you're 100% chance of rain on Thursday. 63 now. I'm Jim and Dale. Until next time, God bless you. God bless America. Stay safe, everyone.
Rise and shine, everyone. It is Tuesday, September the 10th. Thank you so much for joining us. So this morning, we are visiting with CMP. So you have probably and hopefully seen CMP on our show before. They are just wonderful guests of ours and a wonderful addition to the community. And there's so many great things that they have to offer. So we are going to dive in this morning to all of the cool things happening with CMP. So this morning we have Antonio Davis with us. He is the marketing specialist. And we have with us for the first time joining us is Alexis Burk. So Alexa is the commercial coordinator at CMP. So welcome. Good morning.
Thanks. Good morning.
Good morning. I love learning about CMP. There's always so much to talk about, and
Absolutely.
I know that we've gotten to visit. Alexis, this is your first time on the show, so welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be here. I'm excited.
Yeah, well, good. And Antonio, it's great to have you back.
Always.
Wake up having your coffee this morning.
Oh yeah, can't go without.
You know, it's important. It's important to get that day going. So, Antonio, thanks for being back, and you brought Alexis with us. So, I'd love to start with you, Alexis, and learn more about what a commercial coordinator does at CMP.
Yeah, for sure. So what I do is I kind of coordinate all of our commercial sales. So like we just have this partnership with TSOS, and so it's a commercial firearm. It's a 1911 45. It's like the Army surplus. It's the commercial part of that, and so we sell that. We're about to go live at our park for that. It's super exciting.
Yeah.
You know, we've been doing the mail-in order for a while now, and we're going to kind of switch over. We're going to do the mail-in order there also, so that's going to be new for us too. It's super exciting. We have Glock that we're trying to get in there. You know, we've already set some stuff up, SIG as well, so it's going to be really exciting. Something new that CMP's never done.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it. So how did you get involved with CMP? What led you to become an employee?
So I worked at the hospital in Anniston, and it was third shift, and it was just too much. I had kids, I just needed something different. And my best friend was like, hey, I work at this gun range in Talladega. And I was like, okay, like I'll try it out, and went and you go back and, you don't know what you're about to go to, and you pull up to this like $30 million facility, and you're like, wow. Okay, like this is a little different than what I thought it was. And I mean, it was great. Started working out there for a couple of years, and then my boss Greg came to me and was like, hey, you want to come, join our team? And I was in Anniston, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, like please. Yeah. And so I've been doing this for almost a year now.
Oh, wonderful. Mm-hmm. And you seem like you love it.
Oh, I absolutely love it. I tell everybody, I'm like, this is my job. I love it so much. Yeah, I get super excited about it.
That's nice when you actually love what you do. It really helps.
Love it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is something that you foresee being a part of your future.
This is forever. This is forever. Yeah, I love my job. Love it.
Well, Greg, you heard her.
Right, yeah.
So you've got a long life employee here. And Antonio, you've been with CMP for quite some time now.
Yeah, I've actually been at CMP like 5.5 years now, actually going on 6. Just like Lexi said, it's forever. I don't see myself going anywhere. I love the mission at CMP. I love the drive that we have. I love meeting new people, talking to people. So, I mean, it's just a great experience for me, so I love it. You know, I get to do the things that I love every day. I get to take photos. I get to, you know, design stuff. I get to talk to people, you know. It's never ending, so I love CMP.
Yeah, you definitely as well look like you love what you do.
I love
When
it.
you're out there, when we actually get to be there and you're in your environment, I mean, it's very obvious that you both really love where you work and what you do.
Definitely.
So let's talk about it. Since last we met, let's talk about some new things. How have you seen the Marksmanship Park innovate to attract new visitors and enhance the guest experience?
Yeah, so what we're doing is, you know, we're offering like sponsorship programs, you know, partnerships. You know, we're out in the community going to different expos and stuff, and, you know, we're just trying to simply get the word out that CMP is not just somewhere where we're just trying to get people to come and learn how to shoot, but we're wanting to partner with our community. You know, we want to be a part of what everyone is doing in the community. You know, it's not just about us, but it's about all of us. And if, you know, one part of the community grows, if CMP gets involved with that, then we can all grow together. So, you know, the innovation and the growth at CMP is never ending, because we're always looking for more opportunities to grow. Because that's the only way for us to last for a long time is growth. So, you know, we got to get involved.
So
with the
you can be
community.
there forever.
That's all right. It's forever thing.
For sure.
And keep innovating. I mean, there's always something that you can add. One of the cool innovations is that simulator, and I got to see it firsthand. That is so cool.
It's
what was
amazing.
the feedback that you received at the Business Expo that happened in Etowah County just last month?
They loved it.
It
There
was
was kids that would come up and they'd be super excited, you know, and they'd be like really good at it. You know, like I get up there and it's not that good. But like these kids are coming up there and they're like super good at it, and then, you know, then there's these women that are like, hey, like, I've never shot before, like, can I try this? You know, we had JT with us, and he helped us, and he helped them, and like kind of instructed them. And they were like, okay, well now I feel like I could shoot a firearm. You know, like it was great. It was awesome.
Yeah, that kind of gives you that step to comfort.
Yes.
You know, that first, because it can be very intimidating,
Right.
as well as it should, because it yields a lot of power.
Oh yeah.
Right, and so being educated and skilled and know and have that confidence is so important. And you mentioned JT, and I got to meet JT. So he is at the Anniston campus, and super nice guy.
Super nice guy, great guy,
and he's very skilled as well.
JT actually shot in college. He went to college to shoot. He actually coached at a university. So, you know, he actually got the beginning steps of it, you know, the air rifle program, and then he went through the summer camp program, and then he actually went to college to coach, and, you know, he was still a part of the summer camp program. So like we said earlier, you know, CMP is always looking for growth, and then once you get in it, it's kind of like you're in it forever.
Yeah, you never get out.
It's never ending at CMP.
Good. Well, I'm
so.
locked in then too, because I'm part of the
Yeah,
Stanford
once you're in,
family.
you're in.
Well, thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll have to have JT on the show.
He would
sometime.
love that. He would love that.
That would be great.
I got to visit the air rifle range. Again, that's in Anniston, very close to the station here. And he showed Todd and I around, and it was super cool. So we want to have some team building with our team.
Super fun.
Bring them out. So that's something we're going to schedule soon, and hopefully we can bring some cameras along with us. I guess everybody in our team will be participating. So Antonio, you can be our camera person.
That works.
Right,
I mean, I do all the time anyway, so that's fine with me. It's fine with me.
You're no stranger to that.
Nope, not at all. So that's good with me.
Well, let's go back to what you were speaking of earlier, which is the partnerships. Can you tell us about any recent partnerships or collaborations that you're working on there?
So we're actually, you know, in the process of, you know, trying to get different sponsorships and partnerships for our 5K, you know, coming up, and then our expo coming up. Actually, our biggest sponsor out at Talladega Marksmanship Park is Glock. You know, they're a $50,000 sponsor, so, you know, we really try to hone in on those that sponsor the CMP. You know, as people come up to drive, you know, it's like a drive that you'll come up when you're going into a country club or something like that.
Beautiful.
And so, you know, we like for people to see as they come up, you know, the people that partner and decide to partner with CMP, because, like I said, it's big for us. So, you know, if you decide to sponsor CMP, you know, we'll put different information about you all around the park, all in the clubhouse, because we want our daily visitors to see, you know, who we partner partner with, to be able to contact these people, you know, because they may be able to partner with them one day too. So, you know, like I said, you know, we're out in the community, and we're not just asking for sponsorships, just asking for money, which all of that money does go back into all of our many various youth programs that we have at CMP. For example, you know, we host all of these high school JROTC competitions all the time. We have our summer camps that we have going on. We have clinics that we do all the time. So all of this sponsorship money goes back into, you know, our programs at CMPs to help us keep going, you know, help drive the mission. So, you know, like I said, you know, us just getting out there and asking is not just somebody with our hand out, but there's definitely a meaning for it. So
yeah, it's a true partnership.
Oh yeah,
Indeed.
we're proud.
Yeah.
We're super proud.
we are proud
Yeah.
to be a part of the community.
And
So,
that's what it takes. In order to
Definitely.
have a successful community, we have to all work together.
Absolutely.
We have to keep local. We have to frequent our local businesses and restaurants. and-
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I mean, that's so important.
Indeed.
And you truly do have that partnership
Yep.
where it's not just a one-sided, we'll take your money and we'll put it, you know, a
No,
sign
no,
up. You
no.
really really relate to those partners and
Oh, yeah.
really grow those relationships.
We're a
And,
team. Team players.
and that's what it takes. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Yes, ma'am.
always.
And I definitely want to elaborate on those youth programs because that's really important, and I
Right.
want to make sure that our viewers have information on that. So I think we could take a quick break, and then when we get back, we will expand and elaborate on all of the opportunities that are available at CMP for the youth. So stay tuned. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upward Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor Difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto body shop, serving Anniston, Oxford, Talladega, and surrounding areas since 1996. They specialize in auto body repair and refinishing, paint correction, paintless dent repair, towing, and so much more. For all of your auto body needs, contact Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery at 256-835-1170. Also online at HughesPaintandBody.com.
I'm Alan Parnell with Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Rise and shine and welcome back. It is Tuesday, September 10th, and we have Alexis Burk and Antonio Davis with CMP, the Civilian Marksmanship Program, here on Rise and Shine. And when we went to break, Antonio was telling us about kids and how there are programs and how you can get the youth involved. And so welcome back. Let's elaborate a little bit about that, because I know the park plays a really large role in promoting gun safety and education, especially for younger and for the youth. So let's elaborate on that and talk about and let our viewers know about all of the potential opportunities there are to get youth involved.
So definitely, when we talk about youth at CMP, I'd say the sky's the limit, because we have so many youth programs. We have a scholarship program. We have, different junior air rifle camps. We have junior rifle camps. We have the national matches that they can come. We have a small arms firing school that they can go through. The sky's the limit when it comes to youth programs at CMP. We have clubs that they can join. We have something that we do called affiliated clubs, and no matter where you are in the United States, you can find one of those affiliated clubs that is affiliated with CMP. And what CMP does is we'll go and we support these clubs all over the United States. So CMP is always looking for opportunities to train America's youth in marksmanship safety. So that's our main goal, is we like to pour back into our youth. So
why do you find that to be so important to start with the youth as far as gun safety and marksmanship programs?
Well, so it's something like I always love to use it. When kids grow up, everybody deserves to learn how to do something. Everybody deserves to learn how to ride a bike if they're able, and then everybody deserves to learn how to swim. And so I like to use that when it comes to gun safety as well. Everybody deserves to know the three main rules when it comes to shooting or gun safety, which is muzzle, action, trigger. Keep your muzzle pointed up or down range at all times. Keep your action open until you get ready to load, and keep your finger off the trigger until you actually get ready to fire. And so, going to these different events and stuff, I got the chance to talk to a lot of kids, and I always teach the kids, what I want you to remember, if you never remember anything else today besides shooting the BB gun, what I want you to remember is MAT. And they're like, what is MAT? And that's what I tell them, muzzle, action, trigger method. And then so after they, finish all the fun stuff, I ask them, so what do you remember from today? And they say, I remember MAT. So, that's what I like about, being able to pour into the youth, because one thing about youth, when they learn something when they're young, they'll never forget it. It's just like a lot of us, once you learn how to ride a bike, you never forget it. You may not do it. You might not do it for a while, you may be a little rusty, but you'll still never, forget the method, when it comes to riding a bike or swimming. So.
That's true. That's a great way to look at it. I know with the increased popularity, and this has been happening for a long time with video games, and of course those first shooter video games, sometimes it takes away the power behind the firearm.
Absolutely.
And that can be very concerning. You have these kids who are glamorizing, these, games where there's not any consequences.
Right.
And of course, in real life, as we're seeing, it's a hot topic, today, as it is a lot, there is a lot of consequences behind it. And so, in my opinion, to start early to show these kids that there is, a lot of responsibility behind wielding an actual firearm. This is not what you're seeing on a video game.
Right.
Definitely.
And so to me, it's so important what you do to actually teach that, like, hey, this is a responsibility.
Right.
This is something that you don't take lightly.
Right.
And you need to make sure that you are very educated on how to use it and you use methods like the
Yep.
MAP method
Yep.
to ensure firearm safety.
Yep.
Right.
And
that's
I
our
know
main
that's
goal,
very
so.
important.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, for
and then
sure.
you know we have a fun, innovative way of doing it. You know, that's where the laser shot simulator comes in. That's where all of our electronic target system comes in. You know, that's where our summer camps come in. You know, we have counselors, you know, who are college kids, you know, and they relate, you know, to these high schoolers or to these young kids that are a part of these clubs and stuff, and you know, and they can talk to them in a way that, you know, sometimes kids don't want to listen to their parents, but
Right.
if you
Yeah,
take
we
somebody
know
that's
that.
you
Yeah,
know,
we do.
teenagers or around their age, they'll listen to them. So you know, that's the good thing about CMP. CMP, you know, we have different levels, and you know, at every level we have somebody that can relate to, you know, whoever we're teaching in that moment. So
But that's great, like a mentorship.
definitely.
There's somebody for somebody.
Yeah.
There's always somebody.
Always.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And he made such a great point, and we can definitely relate to that. Like your kids, they'll listen to you, but
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah.
a peer or a mentor or someone,
Right.
you know, it can definitely get to them a little
Oh, yeah.
easier.
Because mom
Definitely,
doesn't
for
know.
No,
Mom doesn't know.
Not a thing, of course not. So that's wonderful, and I'm sure
Definitely.
there's a lot of youth that need that.
Oh, yeah.
I need someone in their corner and someone telling them like, hey, no, this is a responsibility. This is a
Right.
big
Right.
thing, and you be a leader in this.
For sure.
And then that youth can turn into
Yep.
to mentors as well,
Exactly.
even in
Perfect.
their everyday life.
Yep.
So I think that's incredible what you do for the youth, and so
Indeed.
thank you, and best wishes on continuing that. And are there sponsorship programs available for these youth programs as well?
Yeah, so we're actually working on that as well. You know, what we do is with the sponsorship money, like I said, it all goes back into all of our various youth programs. So, you know, we may have to, you know, get more air rifles for the air rifle program during the summer camps, or we may have to get, you know, like, so when they do come to these different summer camps and stuff, we try to get them, you know, notepads that they can take notes with. We try to get them like drawstring bags, t-shirts and stuff, things like that. So, you know, all this money that, you know, it helps us be able to get this stuff, and it helps us to be able to go from summer to summer, from year to year, you know, and all that does, it helps us make the competitions better. For every competition, we try to get, you know, in today's society, we love t-shirts.
Oh,
So, you
yeah.
know, we try to
T-shirts.
get a t-shirt for every competition, every big competition. We try to get different colors and stuff. And so with us getting this sponsorship money and this partnership money, it helps us be able to do that, to be able to give back, you know, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Money makes the world go round. You can't
Indeed.
really
Yes, it
do
does.
much without it.
Indeed it does. so.
What about that scholarship program? Can
So
you
the-
elaborate on that?
The scholarship program is great. We actually, this past year, we gave out, oh my God, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of scholarships.
Wow.
They are for local high schoolers. They're nationwide youth. So what we did, we actually partnered with the Talladega Super Speedway, and we gave away a couple local scholarships that, you know, they actually partnered with us to give away some of those. And we have other companies who will, you know, dive into that scholarship program and say, hey, you know, we're willing to give this amount of money to go towards the scholarship program, and what we at CMP will do, we'll partner up with them, and we'll be able to find a local or, you know, a youth somewhere around the country who needs that scholarship to go to college, and we'll go and we'll present it. We'll take a big nice check, and you know, we
so
just
fun.
Did the whole
take
thing.
a photo, and we just do the whole shebang, you know, just to make it a memorable moment for the youth and for CMP as well, because like I said, we always look for opportunities to give back and to partner, especially with our high schools and colleges and, you know, wherever. So
That's
definitely.
wonderful. And so if our viewers are interested, now that we know that there are youth programs and there's so many things to get involved with, how does someone start that process of getting involved with the youth programs?
So if you go to our website at thecmp.org and you click on the youth tab, we have a long list of all of our youth programs on our website. Or if you can't find what you're looking for on our website, you can reach out to myself or Lacey, and we can lead you in the right direction.
Okay. You want to give us phone numbers?
Yeah, so our office phone number is 256-835-8455, and that extension would be 520 or 517.
Yes. Perfect. It's like you read 517.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, what's 517?
I know sometimes it's hard to remember your own phone number.
Yeah, well, everybody's like, I can tell you everybody else's phone number, but mine, I'm like, hold on, wait.
I can't tell you hardly anyone's without the cell phone. I think I know my husband's. That's about it. But anyway, those are important numbers to know. And so that website has just an amazing amount of information.
Yes.
Right, it's like an encyclopedia.
Any information with the CMP is on there.
Yeah, if you can't find it, your finder's broke. I don't know what to tell you, because you definitely have a great amount of information on there, and you keep it updated, and it's incredible. So we've talked about the youth programs, which I think is super amazing. I mean, that's just one of the little things that, or big things that you offer at CMP. Let's talk about non-traditional enthusiasts, like those who might be new to marksmanship or those who haven't traditionally thought about it.
Right.
What strategies are in place to attract those non-traditional potential shooting enthusiasts?
So, what we like to tell people is we have a $30 million facility in Talladega, Alabama. You're like, what?
I'm not going there.
I'm not going there. But then
it.
when you come out there, you see these 500 acres, and it's something that you've never seen before. And it literally blows your mind. You have people that have different hobbies, Some people like to walk. Some people like to just simply take photos of nature. CMP Talladega Marksmanship Park is the place for that. If you're looking for somewhere to host, a special event, it's not all about coming out and taking marksmanship classes. You can come out, you can stand on the patio and just look over nature, look over our ranges, and it just relaxes your mind. And we were talking to somebody yesterday, and he said something that stuck out to us, and we have to actually start using it because it was really good. He told us, when he came to CMP, it made him want to make a memory. And so that's how we want to kind of approach it, for non-gun enthusiasts. What can I come out there at CMP and do? You can come out and make a memory. You can bring your daughter, or you can bring your son or your grandkids out there, and just let them walk around the park. Just let them get on a golf cart. Maybe they've never rode a golf cart before. Take them around the shotgun loop, down the hills and stuff, through nature, and just see the different trees and stuff. And we have turkey out there all the time. We have deer running around all the time. Red foxes, you name it, all kinds of birds and stuff. So some people just simply love nature, and if you're just that nature person, or if you're just looking for somewhere just to get away, you can easily come and do it. And guess what? It is in the middle of nowhere, but that's kind of where people like to go just to get away from society, to the middle of nowhere. So come out and make a memory. So
I love that.
Definitely.
One thing that I want to do is that beautiful fireplace and those cozy chairs. I want to bring a book, and I just want to sit there and read.
Women do that.
Oh,
their husbands will come,
wonderful.
they'll go shoot, they'll cuddle up, and they'll read a book, and they'll sit next to the fire. I mean, it's something for everybody out there.
Yeah.
Indeed it is.
It's so beautiful.
It's never ending, Like I said, even if you want to have a special event, hey, we had a wedding out there.
Did you?
Yeah, fun fact about me, my personal wedding was actually in our Anniston facility up here.
Really?
Yeah, I actually wasn't an employee at CMP at the time. But yeah, it was.
Wow, so that was your first memory before you moved.
So
I'd love to see photos.
So
You'll have to share with us photos.
Definitely.
Sometime.
I need to see photos also.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be fun to see.
Yeah.
Well, with being out in nature, because it takes a lot of responsibility for that as well.
Indeed.
So when we get back, I really want to talk about how the park focuses on those environmental sustainability.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Look no further than Shop 24, your go-to spot for incredible discounts and savings. From local dining and entertainment to grocery stores and everything you need, we've got deals you won't find anywhere else. But hurry, these hot deals are limited and going fast. Grab your phone and call now. Don't let these savings slip away. Join me, Kip Chappell, on Shop 24 every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Tune in to save big with Shop 24.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upward Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
May not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 2324 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models, you got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's 8 o'clock on your Tuesday morning, September 10th, and we are visiting with Alexis and Antonio talking about CMP. So when we went to break, we were talking about how beautiful it is out there at the Talladega Marksmanship Park. It absolutely is. If you have visited there, please comment. We would love to see your photos. We would love to know your experience. And so when we went to break, we talked about the environment. And it's very important because you have this beautiful, how many acres is it?
500.
500 acres. That's a huge responsibility that comes along with it. And so how does the park balance those outdoor activities with environmental sustainability? Are there any green initiatives in place?
So every 10 years we have to do a lead mitigation. I always forget that word.
That's okay.
But we have to do that every 10 years, and so we're actually kind of looking into that now. It's about that time. And so like our shotgun ranges and stuff, our range officers, they're responsible for the ranges, and they pick up beautifully. We have a maintenance crew that cuts all of our grass. We keep it up a lot. It's a lot of responsibility. So they do a really, really good job of keeping all of it up.
Indeed, they do.
And we're an animal sanctuary, so we don't want any of our animals to like eat any plastic or anything like that, you know. So like we just keep it up.
Yeah, which is a lot. Like you said, it's a lot of responsibility, but everyone is very dedicated to that cause.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah. So when you were talking about like all the turkey and everything that you can see and the fox, they're used to the sounds. They don't mind. They know that they're not in danger. Isn't it amazing how animals know these things?
Yeah, I mean, so for example, you know, we have our big matches out at Talladega a lot of times, and you know, just directly during the competition, we'll just have a family of turkey just walk down the middle of the range. But I guess they know that they're protected. We have to call the range is cold, literally, you know, just to let them do what they do.
Yeah, that's their land.
Yeah, sometimes, you know,
literally.
we have to just hop in one of our carts or whatever and ride down there and just, hey, get away.
You might want to go over this way a little bit.
I want that job. I'm going to go talk to the animals and be like, okay, sweet babies,
Right,
you have to go now.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you ever make friends with like any of the fox or anything?
I always try, but they never get close to me ever.
Man, keep trying.
I'm not a big fan of being a friend of a fox. I don't know how that would go.
Oh yeah,
I would do the fox. See, I'm terrified of birds. So like, y'all can have the turkeys. I'll do the foxes.
Okay. I'll take all of them.
Courtney's just gonna take
like
them home.
Snow White. Like I'm just gonna go out and sing to them and be one with the animals. I think that's so beautiful that you can see that out there. That they're just living their best life.
It is though. It is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, they might not come up and show that they're friends, but I'm sure that they're really appreciative of having a safe, beautiful place to live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so that's important. So you clean up after all of the shoots for the day, and then of course like you do the clay targets, but those are biodegradable, I'm assuming, which is wonderful. And so that's great, because you can definitely tell when you go out to visit, you can tell that it is very loved. The acreage and the entire facility is absolutely beautiful.
Indeed, we try to keep the grass cut, daily.
Yeah, that's a job.
Our guys are on lawnmowers all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you might drive up the drive and you may see somebody on a zero turn cutting grass. Just look past them, just give them a thumbs up and tell them thank you.
Yes, say thank you so much for all that you do.
For sure.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. Well, thanks for having that commitment to the environment and to all of those beautiful animals that get to be so lucky to live out there.
Indeed.
So when we came back, we asked our viewers to give us feedback, because I know that that's super important.
Right.
How do you gather feedback from your visitors, and how do you implement that to make improvements to the park's facilities and other programs that you have?
Yeah, so we love our socials. Facebook, Instagram is a big part of CMP Talladega Marksmanship Park. So when people come, we mention making a memory. We love when people take photos. We love when you bring your families out there. Post it online. When you post it on there, tell everybody about the good time, the great time that you had. Get on Instagram, make you a reel or something like that, something that you'll never forget. And we love Google reviews.
Yeah.
If you go on Google right now, I think our Google reviews have us at a 4.8 star rating.
Nice.
So, but we love 5-star reviews.
Of
So
course.
anytime, even if you just drive by and the grass is cut, leave
Let
us
us
a
know.
review
Let
and
us
say
know.
the landscaping looks great. Because, that's something that helps us thrive. And if we have a review that's not so good, we try to jump on it right then. We reach out to the customer, hey, or we reach out to our partners and we say, hey, what happened? How can we fix it? How can we make it better? And so that's what we like to do a lot of times, because like I said, we love 5-star reviews, and if we can turn a 3-star review into a 5-star review, we're definitely going to do that. So yeah, get on Facebook, get on Instagram, get on Snapchat, TikTok, you name it, LinkedIn, get on all of the things and leave us a good word and stuff, and give us your feedback, because if we can implement it, we definitely will, because like I said earlier, we're a part of the community and we're always looking for partners, and we're helpers one to another.
Yeah.
So if you help us, then we can help you.
Yeah.
So
Everyone
definitely,
benefits.
For sure. Everybody benefits.
Another thing I'm thinking of that is very beneficial for having like reviews and people posting is tourism. That's something that's always important to all communities. And when you have a facility like the Talladega Marksmanship Park, where people from all over can come in and they'll stay, they'll eat at our local restaurants, they'll shop at our local shops. So tourism is such an important factor. Do you see that the park brings in a lot of tourism?
It does.
Oh yeah.
It does.
When we
definitely.
have IDPA, USPSA, and people from all over come from
all
there.
over the United States.
What is
all
that?
over the United States.
I
So
don't
that's
know those.
action pistol. Okay, so that's action pistol shooting. We have that on our range 5.
Okay.
And so they come out and they like set up these like scenarios kind of, and like they just go through these like little, I guess like courses, and they're like just shooting and stuff, and it's really cool. That's like a type of club that they have, and they come out and we do like a week-long event for that. And so the people from all over the United States come out and do that.
Indeed.
And they have to stay somewhere.
And they have to stay somewhere, and they have to eat somewhere.
And shopping is fun too.
Oh, that's what I would like to do.
If you
Indeed.
forget something, you gotta go get it. So it promotes. That's another way that CMP is very involved in the community, is help promoting that local tourism, which I find to be very, very important. Because there's so many benefits to that.
Because we have Talladega, that brings in people from all over the United States, as well as our Anderson Air Rifle facility. Our air rifle season is actually about to kick off this Saturday.
Ooh.
And
that's
so, you
exciting.
know, we're going to have people from all over the United States from September all the way through about April or May next year, you know, on different weekends, and they're going to be coming. And so we're going to bring in thousands of people to our local community. So, you know, local restaurants and local businesses, get ready because they're coming.
They're going to be here. And
Definitely.
we have so many of that, so many great local restaurants
Oh,
and
yes.
Sure,
shops and businesses in the surrounding area.
Right.
And so, so we'll welcome them in with
Right.
open arms and
Indeed.
big smiles.
For
and
sure.
so that's incredible. How many people do you think over the course of the next 6 months are going to be?
Probably over the next 6 months with just Anniston, I would say over 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
It's huge.
If there's a reason to partnership right there above all of the other reasons we've given you this morning, that alone
It is indeed
is huge.
For sure.
It really
Definitely.
is.
Yep.
So, wow, thanks for all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are these huge competitions. Can people come and watch these competitions?
Yes, they're always open.
Spectators.
Yes.
That'd
You know,
be
so we
fun.
actually have bleachers set aside just for people to come and spectate and watch, you know, because, and then, you know, people don't know that, you know, well, do I have to compete to come? No, you don't have to compete, you know. If you want to just get out of the house, like I said, if you want to make a memory, come out there, take your selfie and say, hey, I came to a shooting competition today, you know. Just like people go to basketball and football games, come to a shooting competition.
Yeah, it's a sport.
And you can cheer
absolutely.
too. It's a sport. You know, it's not always about the training and stuff. Once you get the training, you know, put your skills to action, you know. Me and Greg, you know, we compete sometimes in pistol.
Yes.
Don't tell him, but I kind of got the head up on him right now.
Oh, you're watching, Greg? Okay, tell us about that.
They are definitely competitive.
You know, we went to national matches a couple years ago, and we went through the Small Arms Firing School. It was great, by the way. So if you've never been through a Small Arms Firing School, we have it for a rifle and pistol. But we went through the pistol one, and we went up there and we went through the class and stuff. And then we got to do the fun stuff. We went out to the range, and we kind of shot, and then me and him kind of got beside each other and was like, hey, let's make this a little competition here. So we kind of did that, and then we compared our scores at the end. I may have beat him by a little bit, by a lot, but I kind of beat him.
Don't tell him that. Well, since he's not here to defend himself, we'll just say by a little bit. I'd love to see that. That'd be something we could get on camera too. That'd be fun. Hey, next time they're doing it, Lexi, get your camera out
Oh,
and
I can
send
do
it
that.
to me.
Oh, they're super competitive. They'll talk about football, talk about all types of stuff. Super competitive.
Definitely.
That's so fun. I would like to see that, and I think that would be a lot of fun to go out to a competition where you have all you know, so many people who have really locked in their skill.
Right, indeed.
And to see that'd be really cool.
I mean, it's just so fun because, you know, a lot of times you don't get a chance to get medals and stuff for stuff like this, but we give out medals, we give out trophies, we give out all kinds of stuff, you know, prize money from our partnerships and our sponsors. You know, we even have it to where we can have a sponsor to sponsor one of our big competitions. You know, they can sponsor a competitor dinner for that night. You know, we have a reception dinner, you know, just thanking everybody for coming and competing in competitions and stuff. So it never ends, you know, so that's why we love it so much. It never ends, you know, so.
And you can get creative with how sponsorships work.
Indeed.
too.
We can. We can put it wherever it's needed. Wherever, you know, we feel like that, you know, you would get the most exposure, that's where we're going to put it. That's where we're going to put your sign at. So.
Yeah. I think that's fantastic.
Definitely.
So we've talked about the youth programs. We've talked about competitions. I also really want to dive in, and we'll probably have to wait until we get back from a break, but the marksmanship sports are accessible to all, no matter what your skill level is. So when we get back, let's dive into that and talk about like beginners or people who, you know, are, you know, just kind of contemplating firearms or wanting to be more comfortable with it. So stay tuned. We'll be right back, and we'll talk more about CMP when we get back right here on Rise and Shine. We'll see you soon.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor Difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto body shop serving Anniston, Oxford, Talladega, and surrounding areas since 1996. They specialize in auto body repair and refinishing, paint correction, paintless dent repair, towing, and so much more. For all of your auto body needs, contact Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery at 256-835-1170. Also online at HughesPaintandBody.com.
I'm Alan Parnell, Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are a family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine. It's 8:15 on your Tuesday morning, September 10th. And I've enjoyed so much getting to visit with CMP, with Lexi and Antonio. There's always questions that I have. There's always fun things going on. Even that we get to do these interviews, once a month now, and I love it. I get to learn so much.
Yep.
And y'all just work really hard to ensure that everyone has a wonderful experience with CMP, whether it's at the Anniston location or out in Talladega. Before we went to break, we were talking about your non-traditional shooters. So people who may not have that skill level. What kind of experience is available for those non-traditional shooters?
So if you've never been before and like you don't know, I don't know how to hold it, I don't know how to use it or anything, we have classes, but we also have like the simulator. We can start you on that first.
Right.
Come in, shoot the simulator, see how comfortable you are, We have range officers, they'll come up, they'll help you, and then once you're ready, you can do a class. We have beginner classes, we have medium classes, and we're trying to work on like an excellent class.
Right.
So there's endless options. So if you want to come out and you want to try, come out.
Yeah.
We can get you going. And once you come out, you're done. You're hooked. You're going to come back.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just the environment alone.
Oh, yeah.
Just how beautiful it is. So if someone is like, okay, I think I might need to carry a firearm for safety purposes, but I don't feel safe doing it, then that would be a really good place to start, a great place to go. Do they need to call and schedule that in advance?
So you can call, you can come up. We have a lot of people that come up to the front desk and they'll be like, hey, so I've never shot before. Do y'all offer classes? And we're like, absolutely. Let me go get the instructor for you.
Nice.
Our instructor, Brett, we love Brett. He's a park manager at the Talladega Marksmanship Park, and he teaches a lot of the classes.
Right.
He'll come out. He's super personable. He can get like real quick, real close with you, one-on-one that you need. I mean, it's only $30. So you pay $30 and you do 2 hours in the classroom, and then you do a couple hours on the range, and then you have all day to shoot after you're done with the class.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yep.
Because you got to start somewhere.
Indeed.
Yeah. And
for sure.
oftentimes people think, well, I would really like this for just in case protection, or to have that. But again, it can be more dangerous if you
Right.
don't know what you're doing.
Right.
Like, it's probably better to not have one if you don't know how to use it.
Right.
But it's better to know how to use it if you do. So
Indeed.
this is a great place to start. So just go to the Talladega Marksmanship Park, like you said, and go to the front desk. You can call ahead if you want to know some more information. But do that. We definitely encourage you if you're
Indeed.
interested in learning more about the power and how to handle a firearm. Then you have experts really close to home who can help you with that.
Right.
Yeah, and I got to do that. We have it on film somewhere. I wish we
I
could
need to
find
see
it.
it.
I know. It was from the expo. Was it last year? I think it was. And so I got to go through that, and I got to. It was one. I think it was the Garand or one of the older Army pistols. I can't remember what it was.
we had
It was
some
really
1911s
heavy.
It was probably
on
a
display,
1911.
Yeah, that was it. And that was really cool. And he walked me through. I did okay. I mean, I definitely could go out there more often and do some more learning. And there's a lot of fun things that you can do. I know I've heard of bachelor parties.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
what a cool thing to do instead of your traditional, because not everybody wants to have your traditional bachelor party,
That's right, that's right.
So what a fun way to go out and have some fun with your friends
Indeed.
and
Indeed.
some friendly competition.
Yep.
Guys don't like competition too much.
Oh, no.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And speaking of competitions, there's also fundraisers.
Yep.
Yes.
One of the
Yep.
cool ones that I think about is the Never Surrender
Yeah, Shooters for
fundraiser,
Hooters. Yep.
Shooters for Hooters, and that's a really great event.
Yep.
Hundreds of people come out to support that.
Oh, yeah.
And so there are fundraising efforts. So if you're looking for a fun way to raise funds, you can do
CMP is the
that.
place to do it,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. And so they just get online and contact one of you
Yep.
to schedule that, because that's a really fun way again.
Indeed,
Because
it
you got to
is.
be creative.
Yep.
Fundraising,
Yep.
you can only do so many things, but this is such a great fundraiser effort.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, and if you need help, kind of figuring it out, we can do that.
Yeah.
We've had the experience. We can help you out. We don't mind helping out as much as we possibly can.
Right.
Yeah, y'all are there to help.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just like if you want to get out of the office one day, you just say, hey, I want to bring my team and we want to do something fun. We have our Anderson facility as well as our Talladega Marksmanship Park. So if you want to shoot shotguns or if you want to shoot pellet guns, or if you just need a different space outside of the office to have a meeting, we have that just as well. We have a large classroom and a small classroom in Talladega, and then we have a large classroom in Anderson. So, like I said, sky's the limit with CMP.
So
We
you
got
can
it
rent
all.
spaces.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's
Definitely.
wonderful.
For sure.
Yeah, that'd be great. Sometimes you just need to get out of the space
Yeah,
that you're
Yes.
in.
yeah.
Even in creative processes, when you can have an incredibly creative team,
Right.
but if you're in the same environment every day, sometimes it can kind of.
Yeah, it can get a little boring. I mean,
Yeah.
it can be
So it's
boring
nice to have a
sometimes.
change of scenery.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
it is.
And team building is always
It's
very
always fun.
beneficial.
It's beneficial,
Yep.
Creates good morale, in the company. So
And there's nothing better than that when you have good attitudes at work. And sure, like we started off at the very beginning. If you love what you do and you
Yep.
love going to work, then
it makes the days go
it's
by
not work.
faster.
It's not work.
Yep.
It's just something that you enjoy doing.
Right.
Right.
And so that's wonderful. So speaking of fundraisers, you have some up and coming fundraisers. I know you have a 5K run. Is that a fundraiser or is that just a fun time?
Yeah, so all of the funds for the 5K, again, they go back into our youth programs. We have a 5K range run as well as a 1K fun run. The fun run is actually geared towards the kids. So this year we actually changed the date. It's actually the weekend before Halloween. So I was thinking yesterday, I was like, how could we make this even funner? So I'm thinking with the 1K fun run, we have the kids dress up in their Halloween costumes and they do the fun run in their costumes. Because it's literally just from the patio, the backside of the patio around the clubhouse, and it's just back there.
Oh, that'd be so
So I think that would be awesome. It would be, the photos would be great.
Oh, yeah.
You have
I'd love to see a little T-Rex running.
Yeah, see Spider-Man running around the clubhouse, so that would be great. As well as those that want to run the 5K, of course I know they ain't gonna wear a costume because they're in it to win it.
Yeah, it's gonna be too hot.
And I would hate to have to get out there on the 5K and beat everybody.
Here we go.
But yeah, all of the funds for that, they do go back into our youth programs and help benefit what we do, support our mission. So.
Oh yeah, that's fun. I think that's a great idea to have them in costume.
Indeed.
I know. I think I
That
want to
would
wear a
be great.
costume.
There you go.
Go ahead.
I
Go
think I
for
could do it.
That would be great, actually.
Are you gonna do a little costume contest?
Yeah, that would be great too. We could
That would be
implement
perfect. Look,
For
you want
sure.
to come like have a meeting with
Be a
us?
judge?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
perfect. I love that. Yes, let's do that.
Let's do it. That sounds fun.
That'd be great.
So you've got a lot of things going on. Is there anything looking forward to the future that you can share with us? Any new developments or any kind of vision for the next, let's say, 5 years that you would like to share?
Yeah, so after the 5K, we actually have our big expo. This is the second year that we're having it. So we're constantly trying to grow it. We want to see all kinds of businesses at our expo. There is live firing, so of course we want to see our local, our local shooting shops or local shooting stores there, outfitters. We want to see them out there because we're trying to grow and we want to be a part of the community and developing that partnership. It's great for us and them. In the next 5 years, our main goal is to grow participation at CMP, to get the mission of CMP out into the community, because our mission is like none other, and we're geared towards America's youth. So anytime we can get in front of youth, or we can get in front of people in general, to tell them about our mission there at CMP and what we do and how we're there to help the community and not tear it down, that's what we want to do. So our main goal for the next 5 years is simply growth. It's simply growth and creating morale in the community between us and other people, and spreading the word about civilian marksmanship program. We are the home of marksmanship, so if we can spread that word, I think the goal is accomplished. So
I think we have a graphic of your vision and of what CMP is. And it took me a few times to gather that. So CMP, Civilian Marksmanship Program,
Right.
and then it's at Talladega Marksmanship Park.
Yes.
And then, of
Right.
course, you have Anniston.
Right.
So it took me a moment. So what is the Civilian Marksmanship Program? Of course, they're a national organization dedicated to training and educating U.S. citizens in responsible uses of firearms and air guns through gun safety training, marksmanship training, and competitions. The CMP is federally chartered a 501c3 corporation that places its highest priority on serving youth through gun safety and marksmanship activities that encourage personal growth and build life skills. So
Right.
what you were saying earlier, you really focus on youth.
Indeed.
That's so important.
Very,
those
very.
are our future leaders, and also we have to do everything we can
Right.
to supply our youth with all of the opportunities that they have, so they can, have a wonderful world to live in.
Yes.
Right? It takes us helping with
It
that.
takes us. We got to do it. So,
gotta do it.
we come to work every day and we're striving to do just that. Whether it's, putting out a flyer advertising an air rifle competition, or whether it's advertising, the scholarship program, or whether it's simply going into the clubhouse with a smiling face, and welcoming people in, every day. That's the main goal, and like I keep saying, we're here for the community, and if people see that we're here for them, they'll support the mission.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, we're on limited time, so I want to make sure that our viewers know how to follow you, what social media platforms to check out. Remind them of your phone numbers. So let's get at that, Alexis. So I'm gonna start with you.
All right. If you need anything with corporate events, any commercial question or anything, just give me a call. My cell is 256-388-0736.
All right, Antonio.
All right, and again, I'm the marketing specialist at CMP. If you need anything marketing, reach out to me. Or if you need anything just in general, you can reach out to either one of us. My office phone number is 256-835-8455, extension 520. And if you need any other information, you just want to kind of get online and just check us out, you can go to thecmp.org. That's thecmp.org.
That's wonderful. And of course, we can't forget about social media.
Indeed,
because you do such a great job with that.
Right, and so our social media, we actually have 2 social media platforms. We have Facebook, and we have Instagram. And if you want to follow us on Facebook, you can go on Facebook and type in Civilian Marksmanship Program. That's our main CMP page, and then we actually have CMP Talladega Marksmanship Park. And then if you want to follow us on Instagram and check out photos and videos, go to the CMP.org. That's THECMPORG. Or you can go to type in just simply CMP Talladega, and that'll take you to our Instagram.
That's wonderful. Is there still time to register for the 5K?
Indeed, you
Yes.
can register. Registration is open. We have some really nice fancy T-shirts that we're going to have this year, so you might want to register just to get a T-shirt if you want to.
Right.
So early registration,
Early
yeah,
registration.
don't run out of the T-shirts.
Yeah, registration for T-shirts actually ends October 1, so you still have time right now. So
Yeah,
get
but
in
that's
there,
going to sneak up on us before we know it. It's
Indeed.
amazing how time flies.
Right,
So,
and
yeah.
that's the same thing with our expo tickets.
Yes.
They're still available. They're only $40. So, people might want to get that experience, You won't get it anywhere else. So,
Yeah.
better get to the
You
expo.
can get it there at CMP. That
Indeed.
expo is wonderful. I look forward to attending again this year.
Right.
So with that, thank you both so much
Thank
for
you.
waking up early and
Yes,
joining
ma'am.
us this morning.
Indeed.
And we look forward to, again, to being there at the expo and then having you back hopefully soon, next
Indeed.
month.
Yeah,
We have
absolutely.
another
For sure.
plan to keep our
Definitely.
viewers updated.
Right.
But again, until then, definitely make sure to follow those social media pages and check them out on their website. So thank you so much for tuning in this morning and every weekday morning to Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24. See ya. Bye.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto